in and decide a state champion today here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com. Jamison Day, the left fielder for Snow Canyon, will get ready to stand in the box. We'll give you the starting lineup here for the Snow Canyon Warriors. Getting the start on the mound for Park City will be number 10, Wyatt Hudgens. And we are just about set and ready to go for baseball. We're going to be just underway right exactly at about 10 a.m. this morning. The first pitch is over for a called a called strike, and we're underway at exactly 10 a.m. And it's 0-1 here on the starting left fielder, Jamison Day. That one low and in the dirt for a ball, and the count evens up at 1-1 strike. Game time temperature for you, 55 degrees. A nice start to the morning here as the 1-1 pitch will get ready to come home momentarily to Jamison Day, the left fielder. Snow Canyon, last night defeating Juan Diego. That one's in there for a called strike, and the count, I believe, is evened up here at, it's 1-2 here on Day. Snow Canyon beat Juan Diego 17-2 in last night's ball game, as the count that fastball misses high ball 2, and the count evens up 2-2 on Jamison Day. Snow Canyon winning twice yesterday, scoring 10 runs in both of those contests, and that one's popped up and hit down the line and hit. Snow Canyon has on here to ball game, and here's to try to right where they left off last night and get the opportunity to meet Region 9 foe Dixie in the state championship game. Here's Davis Rigby, the center fielder. Austin Deming, the pitcher, will hit third for Snow Canyon, and the pickoff move as Jamison Day dives back safely. Cannon Seacrest will be at first base hitting in the 4th spot. Braden Baker, the right fielder, hitting 5th. Baker had a really nice contest last night against the Soaring Eagle. That one inside and tight, a check swing by Rigby, and it's a ball. 1 ball and no strikes on Davis Rigby. Zach Nowatzki, the designated hitter, hits in the 6th spot. Stephen Gubler, the third baseman, hits 7th. Travis Davenport gets the start at short. He'll hit 8th. That one off the glove of Gross. That's going to get to the backstop. And moving up to second base is Jamison Day, and Snow Canyon has a man in scoring position all ready to start this one. Caleb Gates, the catcher for Snow Canyon, will round out the order and bat 9th. Brock Seacrest will play second base but will not hit in the Snow Canyon lineup. That one's going to be rolled to short. Going to be a tough play. Cutting it off the third baseman, but not in time as Rigby's able to beat out the throw. And Snow Canyon, once again, back-to-back hits to get things going, and Austin Deming, the pitcher, having a chance here to help his own cause. Defensively for the Park City Miners, in left field will be Joey Lukrich. In center field, it will be Zach Luna. In right, Josh Lansky. Ben Agnew, the third baseman. At shortstop, it will be Ryan Brady. Sam Strader at second. Over at first base will be Colton Thompson, as the first pitch misses for a ball here to Austin Deming. Behind the plate will be Peyton Gross, and pitching, of course, will be Wyatt Hudgens, who right now is time called here, I believe, right now, as coach came out of the dugout for Snow Canyon. The 1-0 pitch about to come in. That one high and tight for a ball. It's 2 balls and no strikes. The count here on Austin Deming. The difficult part for either Park City or Snow Canyon today is if they were to win the 3A state championship, it's not just winning once, but you have to win 3 times. There's a deep fly ball hit well to left field. Lukrich up against the wall, dives and makes the catch. Or nope, he did not. That's a 3-run homer for Deming just down the foul line. And it's a 3-0 lead for Snow Canyon. 1 swing of the bat here from Austin Deming. And that's a way to help your own cause as the pitcher as it was Lukrich in left who went back right up against the wall. It's only 3:05 down the line. And Lukrich was right there. He leaps up on the warning track trying to maybe rob the home run and just couldn't quite come up with it. So Deming takes advantage of the short porch and left. It's 3-0 Snow Canyon. And here's Cannon Sechrist. Sechrist fouls that one right back to the screen, and it's 0-1. The difficult part in this point in the tournament is how much pitching do teams who have had to play in that consolation bracket. And that one's going to be grounded up the middle of short. Ryan Brady up with it. His throw to first in time there to get Cannon Sechrist, and there's one away. You wonder at this point in the tournament, we'll see it including next week when in the 4A and 5A tournament here at Brent Brown Ballpark. It really is interesting to see which teams still have that pitching depth. The pitch is going to miss there for ball 1 to Braden Baker. Baker, last night's ball game, had 3 extra base hits for Snow Canyon. That one misses low and away, ball 2. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Baker had a 3-run homer and 2 doubles, reached all 4 times. As that one misses low, ball 3. And it's 3 balls and no strikes to count on Braden Baker, the right fielder. Working here from the windup, the 3-0 pitch is going to get in there just below the knees on the outside corner. And it's 3-1 on Braden Baker. Hudgens working quickly, and it looks like time called right as Hudgens was about to come home, and he stops mid-delivery. Here's the 3-1 pitch on its way. That one's popped up, hit down the line. Thompson going out, the first baseman. Coming over will be the second baseman, Strader, who will make the catch, and there's 2 away. So Hudgens, after giving up the home run to Austin Deming, has kind of settled in here as the designated hitter, Zach Nowatzki, will come to the plate. Ready to go. The first pitch to Nowatzki, a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. That one just missing just above the belt. Park City yesterday in their last contest here, they played Dixie. The 1-0 pitch in there for a called strike, and the count evens up at 1-1. They played the Dixie Flyers, and Dixie really just hit the baseball pretty well as that one fouled back to the screen. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Flyers put up 19 runs on the Miners, and in a 5-inning contest here, the 1-2 pitch on its way low and in the dirt, ball 2, and the count evens up at 2-2. But Park City throughout the tournament, they've played pretty competitive against a lot of the teams they've played. Nowatzki pops this one up on the infield. The pitcher's going to give way there to the third baseman. That's Agnew, who will make the catch, and the inning's over. Snow Canyon, however, they add 3 runs on a 3-run homer by the pitcher, Austin Deming. We head to the bottom of the first inning. Snow Canyon 3, Park City coming to bat here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
Leading up for Park City is the center fielder, number 12, Zach Luna.
Bottom of the first inning here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com. A 3-0 lead for the Snow Canyon Warriors as center fielder Zach Luna will lead it off for Park City. We'll give you the Park City batting lineup here in just a moment as Austin Deming's about ready to come home with his first pitch to Luna. And that one swung out and missed. No balls and a strike on Zach Luna. The Park City Miners coming in out of Region 10. They went 22-4 overall this year. The 0-1 pitch is fouled back by Luna, and it's 0-2. 11-1 in Region 10 play. To give you an idea, the Park City Miners, when you look at their schedule throughout the year, they've played some very competitive teams. The 0-2 pitch on its way to Luna. The fastball misses off the plate, and it's 1-2. Their only losses came, they lost to Pineview back in March down in St. George. They lost a game to Stansbury as Luna fouls that one back to the screen. It's 1-2. Dropped a 1-0 game to Uinta. Their only other loss came yesterday to Dixie. The 1-2 pitch on its way, and Luna swings and pops this one up, but that's going to go well foul past the equipment area down the first baseline, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Zach Luna. Deming ready to go, comes home, and Luna grounds this one to second. Brock Sechrist throws over to Cannon Sechrist, and there's 1 away. So the batting order for Park City, Zach Luna leads it off. The shortstop, Ryan Brady, will hit in the 2 spot. Josh Lansky, the right fielder, hits 3rd. Peyton Gross, the catcher, hits cleanup. Colton Thompson, the first baseman, hitting 5th. Ben Agnew, the 3rd baseman, hitting 6th. Sam Strader, the 2nd baseman, 7th. Max Mobley, the DH, hits 8th, and then Joey Lukrich rounds out the order and bats 9th as Ryan Brady takes a first pitch fastball low for ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. The count on the Park City shortstop. Deming working quick, comes home, the 1-0 pitch off the plate, ball 2, and it's 2-0 to Ryan Brady. Defensively for Snow Canyon, it will be Jamison Day in left, Davis Rigby in center, and Braden Baker in right as Brady fouls that one back to the screen. On the infield from 3rd to 1st, it will be Stephen Gubler at 3rd. The shortstop will be Travis Davenport, Brock Sechrist at 2nd, Cannon Sechrist at 1st, as that one's going to be rolled over to 3rd, fielded by Gubler, his throw across the diamond in time, and there's 2 away here in the 1st inning. Caleb Gates behind the plate for Snow Canyon, and on the mound will be Austin Deming, the right-handed pitcher, who will now face the right fielder Josh Lansky. Snow Canyon in the green tops with blue and white pants. Park City in the black tops and red writing and numbering, and white pants as Josh Lansky, the right fielder, will stand in. Deming ready to go, and the first pitch on its way, low and in the dirt for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes, the count here on Josh Lansky. Lansky will step out of the box for a moment, now gets back in, the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses away, ball 2, and it's 2 balls and no strikes on Deming. Winner gets Dixie, scheduled for a noon first pitch, or probably shortly thereafter. The 2-0 pitch on its way in there for, looks like maybe a little inside, ball 3. It's 3 balls and no strikes here on Josh Lansky. Park City just trying right now to get something going here with 2 outs, and that one misses, ball 4. So Josh Lansky will draw a 4-pitch walk, the first walk in the ball game allowed by Austin Deming, and here comes the catcher Peyton Gross. Gross will stand in here from the right side of the box for Park City. Deming working here from the stretch, kicks and delivers, and the first pitch is fouled back to the screen. It's no balls and a strike on Peyton Gross. Park City and Snow Canyon, I don't believe have played this year. That one breaking into the dirt for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike here on Gross. If they would have, it would have likely been early on in the season. However, looking through their schedule, they have not played this year. Here's the 1-1 pitch on its way. That one low for a ball. 2 balls and a strike, the count on Gross. Infield back here for Snow Canyon with Cannon Sechrist holding Lansky over at first base. And that one swung out and missed. Gross took a big cut at a fastball and came up empty. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Peyton Gross. 3-0 Snow Canyon here in the bottom of the first inning. The 2-2 pitch about to come home, and the pitch on its way. That one's lined into right center field for a base hit past Brock Sechrist. Lansky will go from first to third. The ball's bobbled in center field. Lansky's going to come around from third, and he will score, and the Miners of Park City are on the board. So Gross will get credit for the base hit. However, probably will not get given an RBI since the center fielder Rigby kind of misplayed the baseball, bobbled it on the way, tried to come up with it, kind of scooped it with his glove, and I think he just came over the top with his glove and just never got the baseball. So we're going to have a speed up runner. Evan Pointer will come in to run over at first base for Peyton Gross. Here's Colton Thompson. Pitch on its way in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. So it will be Pointer to run over at first. Running speed up, so Gross can re-enter the ball game. And that one's going to be hit into left field. Running it down, though, is the left fielder Jamison Day, and the inning's over. Park City gets a run back. However, we head to the second here at Brent Brown Ballpark. It's a 3-1 lead for Snow Canyon here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
Total score Park City, 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. Scored after 1 inning of play, Park City 1 and Snow Canyon 0. Leading off the second inning for Snow Canyon. And batting 7th in the lineup is the third baseman, number 1, Stephen Gubler.
Top of the second inning here at Brent Brown Ballpark in Orem, Utah. Stephen Gubler, the third baseman, to lead it off for Snow Canyon. Gubler, Davenport, and Caleb Gates coming up, and the first pitch is swung on and hit down the left field line. That one's going to one-hop the wall. It's misplayed, and the ball rolls past the left fielder Lukrich, and into second base with a leadoff double is Stephen Gubler. So for the second straight inning, Snow Canyon has the leadoff man on second, and here's the shortstop, Travis Davenport. Davenport we did not see play in last night's contest for Snow Canyon in their win over Juan Diego. The pitch on its way, a breaking ball that gets in there on the outside corner for a called strike, and it's no balls and a strike here on Travis Davenport. Working from the stretch, it's the right-hander Hudgens who comes inside and tight and misses with the fastball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike here on Travis Davenport. The 1-1 pitch, breaking ball. That one gets to the backstop, and coming down from second to third is Gubler, as that one just went right off the glove of Gross and just rolled to the backstop. So Gubler will move up. What I would imagine is going to be more of a pass ball. There's a couple of different ways when the ball gets from past the catcher. Oftentimes, if it's more on a pitch where the catcher couldn't really make a connection or stop it in any way, it will be considered a wild pitch. However, in this case, where it just seemed like it got maybe off the glove or Gross couldn't keep it in front of him, probably going to be a pass ball. Park City will bring the infield in, and the 2-1 pitch gets in there for a called strike to Davenport, and it evens the count up at 2-2. So Park City wants to try to keep this one close. That one low and in the dirt ball 3 balls and 2 strikes. And by bringing the infield in, it allows you to have an opportunity where you can cut down the run at the plate and get that out. But it also puts a little more pressure. Here's a fly ball deep into left center field. That one is going to go and roll all the way to the wall. Gubler scores with ease. Davenport around second. The ball kind of bobbled again. They had a hard time, it looks like, getting it off the track. And Davenport goes into third with a triple. It's 4-1 Snow Canyon. And here's Caleb Gates with nobody out in the fourth. A 4-1 lead for the Snow Canyon Warriors. We've seen it all tournament long where teams are wanting to try to protect, as there's the breaking ball. It gets in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Teams are wanting to protect the deep alleyway in left center field, as right now you see that Zach Luna playing more in left center field. Gates pops this one up. Could be playable over towards first, and Thompson, the first baseman, will make the catch in foul territory for the first out of the inning. And the dangers of playing the way Park City is, there's a big hole right now. You can see it, or you could just see it a moment ago on your picture. The big hole out there in right center field, where if you put one out there, it's going to roll a ways. The breaking ball sits on the outside corner for a called strike. You see what I'm talking about kind of right now with Luna in center playing more in that left center field. That spot right behind Luna is the deepest part of the park, as right there it's popped up by Jamison Day. Shallow right field, making a diving catch in right for the second out of the inning is going to be the right fielder, and that is Lansky, and there's two away. Park City playing rather shallow in the outfield as Davis Rigby will come to the plate. So I think right now they're trying to make sure that even if a fly ball is hit to the outfield, runners can't tag up. And the first pitch inside and tight for ball one to Davis Rigby. Rigby 1 for 1, had a single and came around to score a run back in his first plate appearance in the first. That one blocked in the dirt, and Rigby quickly puts the hand up to third to let Travis Davenport know that the ball is right by the catcher. The 2-0 pitch about ready to come home to Davis Rigby, and that one's going to be popped up into shallow right field. Lansky coming in, the second baseman going out. Nobody will get there. Davenport will come in to score. It's 5-1 Snow Canyon on the RBI single by Davis Rigby, and once again you just kind of see the ball able to find just the one spot on the field for Snow Canyon where it falls for a base hit. And with 2 outs in the inning, Austin Deming will come to the plate. Deming, the 3-run homer to left, takes the first pitch, a breaking ball. It's in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Deming, if you tuned in a few minutes late, hit a home run just directly down the left field line, just over the 305 marker. And Deming this time hits this one out to right. Lansky running back, looking over his head. It's going to go to the wall. Getting the green light around third, here comes Davis Rigby. Deming in there with an RBI double, and it is 6-1 Snow Canyon. The 4th RBI of the ball game for Austin Deming, and now that will bring up Cannon Sechrist, and we'll have someone come in and run. That's going to be number 4 for Snow Canyon. That is Parker Entz, who we saw get the start out in right field last night for Snow Canyon, who will come in and run. And here's Cannon Sechrist. Sechrist grounded out to short and is only at bat of the morning. And the breaking ball misses away, ball 1 ball and no strikes. Park City's gonna start getting somebody warming up down in the bullpen down the third baseline, as you don't want to get behind too far and have to dig yourself out here early on. The 1-0 pitch misses low ball 2. It's 2 balls and no strikes. The count. That looks to be Gabe Lundbeck, the junior, beginning to throw. The 2-0 pitch on its way inside and tight, ball 3. It's 3 balls and no strikes here on Cannon Sechrist. Park City occupying the third base dugout here at Brent Brown Ballpark. The 3-0 pitch inside and tight, but a called strike, and it's 3-1. So if you're Cannon Sechrist in a very good hitter's count here, with a 3-ball, 1-strike count here, looking to try to see if he can get some more offense going. There's a base hit past the diving shortstop. Brady into left field. The relay throw is going to be late. The run will score, and advancing to second on the throw is Cannon Sechrist, and it is 7-1 Snow Canyon.
Right fielder, Brandon Baker.
That's just a base hit there that just found once again the one spot on the infield where even had Ryan Brady found a way to get there to cut the ball off in the infield, he wouldn't have gotten, I don't think, what I got in Cannon Sechrist. It was hit very deep into the hole. And we'll have a visit out here by one of the coaches for Park City. As right now, Snow Canyon 7 runs on 8 hits. Here we're in the top of the second inning. It's a 7-1 lead for Snow Canyon. The winner of this one will play for the 3A state championship against the Dixie Flyers. That one coming up next, scheduled for around a noontime first pitch or so, but we'll have to kind of wait and see how this one plays out. But right now, Snow Canyon in control. Braden Baker will be the hitter. Coming up, well, also as we go throughout the day, we'll try to keep you updated on the 4A and 5A baseball state scores going on. A very busy time of year here for state championship events. The state track meet going on just down the road over in Provo. I mentioned all the school buses heading north. Well, it turns out there was not just this event, but another event going on right around town. So just about 4 miles up University Parkway at BYU. With 2 outs, here's Braden Baker. The first pitch right off the plate for a call, or sorry, on the corner for a called strike, and it's 0-1 here to Braden Baker. Wyatt Hudgens working here from the stretch. The 0-1 pitch about to come home to Braden Baker. That one's going to be hit out into right field. It's going to be Lansky going back. He'll wait under it, makes the catch, and the inning's over. But the damage done by Snow Canyon. They add 4 more here in the second. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Snow Canyon 7, Park City 1. You're watching the 2017 Class 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
After 1.5 innings, score is Snow Canyon 7 and Park City 1. Leading up for Park City in the second inning, and batting 6th in the lineup was the third baseman, number 4, Ben Agnew.
Bottom of the second inning here at Brent Brown Ballpark in Orem, Utah. Park City coming up, needing some offense as the third baseman, Ben Agnew, will lead it off, followed by Sam Schrader and Max Mobley. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Park City Miners, and ready to go here with the first pitch on its way, swung on and missed, as just a little out in front of the fastball there was Ben Agnew, and snowballs and a strike. Austin Deming on the mound comes home, and Agnew will hit that one the other way, but that one goes foul down off the roof here of the ballpark. The roof here at Brent Brown Ballpark extends from the end of the third base dugout all the way around to almost the end of the first base dugout, and Agnew swings and misses, strike 3. And there's 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. The first strikeout for Austin Deming. And with 1 out, here's Sam Schrader. Schrader getting the start at second base for Park City. And the first pitch on its way, Schrader takes that one high and away for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes on Schrader. The DH will be Max Mobley, who's on deck. The 1-0 pitch misses high with the fastball. And it's 2 balls and no strikes to count on Sam Schrader. Park City getting a base runner on in the first. Actually had runners on at first and second before the inning ended there, as that one gets in there for a called strike. And it's 2-1 the count on Sam Schrader. 2-1 pitch. That one gets in there just below the knees for a called strike, and it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strader lines this one right back up through the box for a base hit. And Park City, that was a hard hit baseball. You could hear the ping of the bat as Strader gets the second hit for the Park City Miners on the morning. And here's Max Mobley, the DH. So now Park City just need to try to find a way to maybe build off that with a couple of hits and try to get something going here against Austin Deming. Double play depth for Snow Canyon up the middle with Davenport and Brock Sechrist. Working from the stretch, Deming comes in with the breaking ball. It gets in there just below the belt for a called strike, and it's 0-1 here on Max Mobley. Pickoff move, quick one. That one goes off the glove of the first baseman, Cannon Sechrist, but just kicks away a little bit there. No opportunity there for the base runner Strader to advance. Can be a dangerous throw as a pitcher if you don't make an accurate one over to first, especially with Sechrist and most first basemen playing where they are. If the throw is that one comes in for a called strike, and it's 0-2 the count here on Max Mobley. If the throw goes either down the line or up the line, then it can very quickly and easily get down the line, down into the bullpen area, and you're giving the base runner at first easily a couple of bags. There's a fastball called strike 3 on the outside corner. The second strikeout for Deming. The first strikeout looking, and with 2 outs, here's the left fielder Joey Lukrich for Park City. There's the quick pickoff move, and there we see it. The ball gets past Cannon Sechrist all the way up the bullpen. Going and stopping at second base will be Sam Strader on the throwing error from the pitcher. And you saw as Austin Deming was set in the stretch, he just made the quick turn and just kind of didn't step into the throw very much. He just tried to throw it off strength. And oftentimes when that happens, the ball just goes up the line. It's harder to be accurate when you're just trying to throw just with your arm without having to step into it. 1 ball and no strikes to count now on the left fielder, Joey Lukrich. The 1-0 pitch on its way. Lukrich fouls this one back, and that one will hit the top of the roof and just roll back down the netting here. It's 1 ball and 1 strike on Lukrich. Working from the stretch here, getting ready to go to work. Austin Deming takes a look into Gates behind home plate to get the sign. The 1-1 pitch about ready to come home, and this one going to be right on the outside corner for a called strike, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes to count on Austin Deming. Sam Strader getting his lead out at second base. You see him right there on your screen at home. Davenport kind of sneaking behind him, trying to put his hand in his glove as that one's fouled away by Lukrich. You'll see the shortstop often do that with the runner on second, and they'll sneak in behind the runner and slap the hand with the palm of their glove to try to get the sound like you're catching the ball here. The 1-2 pitch, that one gets the backstop, and Strader will move up there on the wild pitch. So Sam Strader does a nice job of moving up. He's done a nice job running on the base paths. That one just getting away from not really a huge chance there for Gates to keep that one in front of him. Now Park City in a huge opportunity here to get a run back. Lukrich will foul that one down the line and into the kind of bullpen area, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. These are the sort of opportunities when you're Park City trailing early on, that with 2 outs and a runner on third, that one's going to get to the backstop. Another wild pitch. Sam Strader will score, and Park City has their second run of the ball game. So 2 what I would consider wild pitches. The pitch came on the other side of the batter's box, and Gates tried to do everything he could to keep it in front of him. However, once the ball got to the backstop, there wasn't really anything that Gates could do. 3-2 pitch, and Lukrich will once again foul this one away. And we'll do the 3-2 pitch over again. 7-2 lead for Snow Canyon here in the bottom of the second. The 3-2 pitch misses low, ball 4 to Lukrich. So Park City able to draw the second free pass of the ball game off Austin Deming. It worked pretty well in the first inning when Josh Lansky took a walk. He came around to score the first run of the game for Park City. Here's Zach Luna, the center fielder. Luna 0 for 1, grounded to second. in his only plate appearance of the morning. And that fastball misses low for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes on Zach Luna. Ryan Brady, the shortstop, on deck. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to be swung on and popped up. And that one will go foul back behind us here at Brent Brown Ballpark. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. The sun is out. There's some high clouds off in the distance, but nothing really threatening the ballpark too well today. The 1-1 pitch fouled it down the line. It's 1-2. The 4A and 5A tournaments move here next week, and boy, it's supposed to be a really nice week of weather, into the mid to upper 70s, maybe touch the low 80s. It's going to be a nice week here. Games will be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Should be good. Here's the 1-2 pitch on its way home. Swung out and missed. Strike 3, and the inning is over. Park City adds a run. Deming gets all 3 outs via the strikeout. We head to the third. It's Snow Canyon 7, Park City 2. You're watching the 2017 Class 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
Snow Canyon 7 and Park City 2. Cars, pickups, SUVs, motorhomes, imitation tire. Les Schwab's got it. The West's largest selection in stock. At Les Schwab, they want to earn your business. Don't forget to stop by. No matter what your favorite activity is, and reach for a replenishing ice cold glass of chocolate milk. Its great flavor is packed with 9 essential nutrients to keep you going strong all day long. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Park City. Number 2, Gabe Lundbeck. Leading out for Snow Canyon is the designated hitter, number 23, Zach Nowatzki.
Top of the third inning here in Orem, Utah, the site of the 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament. As we start here at the top of the third inning, a new pitcher for Park City, and it will be Gabe Lundbeck, number 2, coming in to pitch, as he misses with the first pitch to Zach Nowatzki for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch about to come home. Nowatzki swings through it, and the count evens up at 1-1. Lundbeck, a junior right-handed pitcher. Ready to go. Here's the 1-1 pitch on its way. Checks his swing, and they're going to say that he did go, and it's 1-2 the count. Lundbeck comes home. The breaking ball misses away and outside for ball 2, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Zach Nowatzki. Nowatzki, Gubler, and Davenport coming up, 6, 7, and 8 for Snow Canyon. The 0-2 pitch misses high for a ball. It now moves the count to 3-2 here on Nowatzki. We can close the book on Wyatt Hudgens, and it was a kind of a rough morning here for Wyatt Hudgens. Breaking ball swung out and missed, strike 3. Lundbeck gets his first strikeout in his first batter, and with 1 away, here's the third baseman, Stephen Gubler. Gubler doubled and came around to score a run back in the second inning for Park City, or sorry, for Snow Canyon. Lundbeck ready to go. First pitch misses off the plate with the fastball. It's 1 ball and no strikes here on Gubler. Didn't miss too far off the plate there. We've seen pitches in that area called a strike this afternoon. That one misses though just right around letter high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes on Gubler. Here's the 2-2 pitch on its way. A fastball misses high, ball 3, and the count goes to 3-0 here on Gubler. Lundbeck kicks and delivers a 3-0, misses outside, ball 4, and Stephen Gubler draws himself a free pass, the first allowed by Lundbeck. Hudgens goes 2 innings today, allows 8 hits, 7 runs, and I think all of those are going to end up being earned. That's completely unofficial, by the way. Now, didn't allow a walk and had no strikeouts. Lundbeck will throw over to first, and diving back safely is Gubler. As Travis Davenport stands in. Davenport had an RBI triple. Pitch on its way. That one gets in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 on Travis Davenport. So not the best outing for Wyatt Hudgens. However, the bats for Park City will try to see if they can get him off the hook. Breaking ball blocked in the dirt. A good stop by Gross to keep that one in front of him, especially with the speed of Gubler on the base pass. You don't want to give any additional 90 feet right now. Lundbeck ready to go. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that one's hit down the left field line, but hooking and lining foul. And it's 1-2 the count now on Davenport. Davenport was on that baseball pretty good, but just way out in front of it and hit it down the line and just hooked foul. It's 305 down the left field line here at Brent Brown Ballpark. 312 directly from home plate to first. About 408 to dead center field. And then, of course, the deepest part of the park, the 427 mark, and the deep left center field. The fastball misses for a ball. It's 2-2 now on Davenport. If you hit a home run out to that deepest left center field part of the park, you know you got all of the baseball there. That's going to be a called strike 3. The curveball froze Davenport. And there's 2 away, the second strikeout for Lundbeck. And here's Caleb Gates. Gates popped out to the first baseman in foul territory back in the second inning in his only plate appearance of the ball game. Lundbeck ready to go. Breaking ball stays high. It's 1 ball and no strikes here on Caleb Gates. Steven Gubler running over at first base for Snow Canyon. Gets his lead. It's a decent lead over that one, high and tight. And it's 2-0 the count on Gates. Gubler looks like he may be thinking about taking off, not going there. Time called, and it looks like they're going to call a balk. So Gubler there will get second on the balk. So no pitch, so it will be 2-0 still on Caleb Gates. Runner in scoring position for Snow Canyon. And the 2-0 pitch on its way, and that one just misses. Maybe a little high and outside, ball 3. It's 3-0 the count on Caleb Gates. Jamison Day in the on-deck circle would hit for Snow Canyon if the inning continues. Lundbeck ready to go. The 3-0 pitch in there for a called strike just below the belt. And it's 3-1. The sun is out. The weather's warm. People hanging out on the berm here today. That one high and tight, ball 4. And Gates will draw himself a free pass. The second allowed by Lundbeck. And the inning will go now to the top of the lineup if you're Jamison Day. We'll have a runner over at first base, running speed up. I believe that's number 16, Steven Smith. And it is, or sorry, Seth Smith, number 16, will run over at first. And the pitch on its way misses high and away, ball 1 to Jamison Day. So Seth Smith to run speed up over at first for Gates. If you're not familiar with high school baseball, you can have a speed up runner to basically come and run for a base runner on the base paths, and then that person who was pulled out of the game that was ran for can re-enter back into the ball game. Some different levels of baseball. There's some different rules. American Legion is a little bit different look and different setup than maybe some of the other levels of baseball. The 1-0 pitch on its way. That one missing away with the fastball. It's 2 balls and no strikes. There's Gubler at second base, running for Snow Canyon. He had a walk back in the 3rd inning as he gets his lead out at second base. Here's the 2-0 pitch about to come home. The breaking ball, and that one just missing, or sorry, just getting in there for a called strike to Jamison Day. It's 2-1. Day 1 for 2, had a single and a run scored and flew out to right back in the 2nd. Lundbeck ready to go, and again, time called, and they're going to call another balk. The second time that Lundbeck has balked, and now that will spark a visit out to the pitching coach. As a pitcher, you have to, when you get ready to come home, you have to come set and come to a stop on the mound before coming home. And I think what Lundbeck's doing is getting the baseball and just going straight into his delivery without there being an opportunity there. And I think that's what they're getting him on for the balk call. When that happens, it gives everybody a free base. And to kind of give you an idea, there's a whole number of different ideas which you can do for the balk call. There's many different ones. You'll see oftentimes if they get the baseball and they don't come set, as that one misses ball 3, it's 3 balls and a strike on day. The other one you'll see is if there's a runner on first base and you make a deceptive motion to the runner that you're going to go home, and then you go to first, that one misses high, ball 4, and Jamison Day will draw a free pass. The third walk of the inning allowed by Lundbeck, and the bases are full for Davis Rigby, and all of a sudden Snow Canyon, with one swing of the bat, could really break this ball game open here in the third. The pitch on its way in there for a called strike, 0-1. To give you an idea, when I just pulled it up on Google, they list about 15 different actions. Depending here, that one misses for a ball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. They can constitute a balk call. Ready to go. That one's going to be rolled, and that's going to be foul as it hit it looks like it's going to hit the home plate area and then bounce into fair territory. 1-2 the count here on Davis Rigby. And Rigby lines this one down the left field line. That's going to fall for a base hit. Gubler scores. Right behind him, here comes Seth Smith. He will score, and it's 9-2 Snow Canyon on an RBI single by Davis Rigby. He's got 3 RBIs on the contest. And those walks right there came back to hurt Lundbeck. And now you got to face Austin Deming with 2 runners on. Deming 2 for 2 with a 3-run homer and a RBI double in his last at bat. Deming has been tough on the mound himself. Ready to go. Here's the pitch on its way. The fastball misses for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. The count on Deming. The 1-0 pitch about ready to come home. That one off the plate, ball 2. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Well, the Dixie Flyers have arrived. They'll be playing next in the 3A state championship game. The winner of this one will get the Dixie Flyers. The 2-0 pitch, and Deming lines this one to center field. That one's going to roll. Over to cut it off is the center fielder Luna. That will get 1 run in, and it's 10-2 Snow Canyon on the RBI single by Deming. Jamison Day scores. Davis Rigby goes down to third. And here comes Cannon Sechrist. And you're going to see what imagine a speed-up runner over at first. And it will be Parker Entz who will once again come in to run speed up over at first. And Gabe Lundbeck, now both of those walks and that he gave up since coming in, he got the first hitter, Zach Nowatzki, to strike out, but then a couple of walks, both came back to score. There's a ground ball to second. It's going to be misplayed by the second baseman. That will now allow another run to score, as coming in will be Davis Rigby. That was a pretty routine ground ball hit to Strader at second base, and Strader just misplayed the baseball. May have gotten thinking, I need to make a quick turn to second to get the out. That will be an error, as Braden Baker will come to the plate. Baker, the 9th man to come to the plate for Snow Canyon. That one in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Baker 0 for 2's popped out to second and flown out to right. Lundbeck ready to go. Breaking ball right on the outside corner and missed for a ball. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Parker Entz running on at second base. And the pitch on its way. That one's going to be grounded up the middle. That's going to go for a base hit. Entz will get the green light around third, and misplaying the baseball kind of on the transfer there was the center fielder Luna. That allows the runners to move up another bag, and scoring on the play is Entz. Sechrist to third. Baker gets the single and then advances to second. And Snow Canyon will bat around here in the third as Zach Nowatzki will come to the plate, who led off the inning. Nowatzki popped out to third and struck out. Time called, and now a visit to the mound, and the day, it looks like, for Gabe Lundbeck will be coming to an end. Lundbeck got roughed up here in the third. A five-run inning for Snow Canyon, and Lundbeck will head back to the Park City dugout. We'll take a break here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com. We'll get the new pitcher and any changes for Park City. It's Snow Canyon leading this one 12-2 here in the third. You're watching the 2017 Class 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Park City, number 20, Sam Stringer. At second base, number 12, Zach Luna.
Well, still in the top of the third inning right now. The new pitcher, Sam Strader, coming in, and the first two pitches are fouled away by Zach Nowatzki, who for the second time this inning will face a new pitcher. Ready to go, Nowatzki in the box. That one blocked in the dirt. So the music was still going to those first couple of pitches. Snow Canyon with runners on at second and third. A couple of changes as Sam Strader takes over on the mound. Zach Luna moves to second base, and that's a base hit up the middle. That's going to get one run in, cut off by the second baseman and bobbled. And on the bobble, the second run will come in to score, which is Braden Baker. And this one opened up now to a 14-2 lead for Snow Canyon.
Third baseman, number 1, Stephen Gubler.
Here's Gubler, who has scored 2 runs. Evan Pointer takes over in right field. Josh Lansky, I believe, moving over to center. That one misses for ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So we'll get a couple of these changes all squared away for you. Here's the 0-1 pitch in there for a called strike to Gubler. Gubler, a double and a walk, has scored 2 runs for Snow Canyon. Count even up at 1-1. The pitch on its way, swung out and missed. And it's 1-2 the count here on Stephen Gubler. Strader coming in out of the bullpen. Looking to try to get the inning over with here and get Park City up to try to come from behind in this one. The 1-2 pitch inside and misses low for a ball. And the count evens up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Big gap out in right center field. The 2-2 pitch on its way inside and tight, ball 3, and the count will run full. 3 balls and 2 strikes here on Stephen Gubler. Travis Davenport would hit next for Snow Canyon if the inning continues. The 3-2 pitch, runner takes off. That one's popped up, and that one will go foul and hit just right on the rooftop here above the press box, and we'll have another 3-2 pitch coming. There's a protective netting that goes from the beginning of one dugout to the beginning of the other. The 3-2 pitch misses ball 4, and Gubler draws a walk here, the second time he's walked in the inning. And now here's Travis Davenport. So Lundbeck goes 2/3 of an inning today. And Davenport hits this one into right. Pointer, though, has got a beat on it. He waits under it, makes the catch, and the inning's over. Snow Canyon, however, they add 7 runs here in the third. We head to the bottom of the third inning. It's Snow Canyon 14, Park City 2. You're watching the 2017 Class 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
Totals for Snow Canyon in the third inning, 7 runs on 5 hits. 1 error, 2 left on base.
Bottom of the third inning here at Brent Brown Ballpark in Orem, Utah, and Snow Canyon really opening this one up as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Park City needs some runs, and they need some momentum quick. Ryan Brady to stand in to lead it off. The first pitch is a good-looking fastball, but Brady fouls it away. It's 0-1 the count on the Park City shortstop. Austin Deming going back to work as Snow Canyon leads at 14-2. Here's the 0-1 pitch on its way, a fastball that misses away, and the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike here on Ryan Brady. Brady 0 for 1, grounded out to Stephen Gubler in his first at-bat. That one's fouled away, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count here on Ryan Brady. The 1-2 pitch about ready to come home, and that one swung out and missed as Brady chases a pitch out of the strike zone. That is strikeout number 3 for Austin Deming. And here's Josh Lansky. Lansky walked and came around to score a run for Park City back in the top of the bottom of the first inning. Park City coming out of the no-loss bracket, the top part of the 3A bracket. The pitch on its way. That one misses for a ball. It's no balls and a strike. Really, when you take a look at Park City, they got really on quite a run throughout the middle part of the season. They had a great run through their regions play. That one's fouled down the line. Before their loss yesterday to Dixie, their last loss in region play, or their last loss came April the 6th, a game played against the Uinta Utes, who are from the 4A classification. That one misses away. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Park City lost that game 1-0. When you take a look at even their losses this year, they had that 1-0 loss. They lost another 1-run ball game to Stansbury. That one's going to be fouled back to the screen, and it's 1-2. That was played in late March. That was actually, I believe, their region opener. Then they ripped off 11 straight games in region. They lost by 1 to Pineview. So when you take a look at this Park City team, they've played a lot of close games up until the last couple of games here. That one fouled off by Lansky, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. When you take a look at those losses, this is a team that really coming into that game yesterday against Dixie could have been potentially undefeated, but just lost those couple of ball games by 1 run. Played a very competitive really put some crooked numbers up on some opponents. Even in their first round, they beat Morgan 12-0 and then beat a very good Desert Hills team 1-0. The 1-2 pitch grounded right to first, bobbled by the first baseman Sechrist, and he'll pick it up and take it to the bag for the first out of the inning here, or second out of the inning here in the third. And Peyton Gross will come to the plate. Gross 1 for 1, had a single back in the first inning, then was stranded on the base paths. And the first pitch to Gross is in there for a called strike. The fastball just touched the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch on its way, a breaking ball that misses away for a ball, and the count evens up at 1-1. So definitely a kind of a disappointing last couple of days for Park City as the 1-1 pitch goes to the backstop, and it's 2 balls and a strike. However, the important thing to remember when you look down Park City's roster, they don't have a ton of seniors. Josh Lansky, and that one gets in there as it looks like he chases out of the zone and evens the count up at 2-2. Josh Lansky, a senior, and then they have a couple of reserves, Joseph Simmons and Samuel Starley. That one grounded to short, up with a Davenport. He'll throw to first, and Sechrist picks it out of the dirt, and the inning's over. We head to the fourth here at Brent Brown Ballpark, and it's going to be Snow Canyon leading this one by a score of 14-2. You're watching the 2017 Class 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
Leading off for Snow Canyon in the fourth inning, catcher number 8, Caleb Gates.
Top of the fourth inning here at Brent Brown Ballpark. Snow Canyon up on Park City 14-2. And before the inning starts, Peyton Gross wants to go out and have a conversation with Sam Strader right now, just to make sure that they're on the same page. It will be Caleb Gates, Jamison Day, Davis Rigby, and Gates starts it off with a single to right field on a base hit. And I think that makes it, nope, that's the third inning, third of 4 that Snow Canyon's had the leadoff man on. Gabe Lundbeck got Zach Nowatzki to lead off the third inning. That's the only inning here where Snow Canyon has not had the leadoff man on. Back to the top of the lineup, here's Jamison Day. Day will hit in the first 4 innings of this ball game. He did the same in last night's ball game as well against Juan Diego. Hit in the first, the second, the third, and the fourth. Pitch on its way, and Day swings and hits this one to left field. Coming on strong, the left fielder, as it will be Lukerich who will run it down, and there's one away. So here's Davis Rigby. Rigby 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Has scored 3 runs and wears number 3, and also has 3 RBIs. So I guess 3 right now is his favorite number. The one out and the pitch on its way to Davis Rigby, and he rolls this one over deep in the hole at short. Ryan Brady up with it. He's going to have to make a perfect throw and didn't get Davis Rigby. Brady made about as good a throw as he could have to be that deep in the hole. at short, made a great throw across the diamond, but just didn't get it over to Colton Thompson in time with the speed of Davis Rigby. And now here comes Austin Deming. Deming 3 for 3, including a 3-run homer, a double, and a single. He's a triple shy of the cycle. That one misses low for a ball, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. The count here on Austin Deming. Deming, the starting pitcher for Snow Canyon. Here's the 1-0 pitch on its way, and that one misses away, and the count moves to 2-0 here on Austin Deming. Deming with 5 RBIs in this one. His home run back in the first inning just went directly down the left field line. And Deming this time hits this one into right center field. This could be the triple to complete the cycle. That's the deepest part of the park. 1 run will score. Here comes the second one. Deming digging for 3, and he has just hit for the cycle. Something you won't see very often, much less to do it in 4 consecutive at-bats. And Austin Deming drives home 2 more. He now, on the day, has 6 RBIs and has just hit for the cycle. The cycle, one of maybe the hardest feats to hit in baseball. You have to hit a home run, a triple, a double, and a single, all in the same game. So as you get to higher levels of baseball, even at the high school level, it can be difficult, but there he does it as Cannon Sechrist will foul that one away, and it's 0-1 on Sechrist. 2 more RBIs puts Deming now at 7 for the game. Parker ends to run speed up, and it also extends the Snow Canyon lead out to 16-2. That one rolled foul there by Cannon Sechrist, and it's 0-2. On its way home, swung on and missed. No tag applied. They'll have to complete the throw, and it goes high past the first baseman. That will allow a run to score. Sechrist will go into second, and what would have been a pretty easy second out, the catcher Gross overthrows the first baseman and makes it now 17-2. As Sechrist will end up actually striking out, but will reach on the throwing error. And the inning continues for Braden Baker. The fastball misses away for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Baker 1 for 3. An RBI single in his last at-bat back in the 3rd inning. Strader from the stretch on its way. That one's going to be swung out, popped up, hit into left field. Going out, it's going to be the shortstop coming over, and that one just goes foul as a long run for Ryan Brady. And by the time he gets to right around the bullpen mound area, I think he quickly took maybe his eye off the baseball, trying to check to see where that pitcher's mound was. The bullpen mounds sit on the field, and so if a pop-up's hit down the line, it's going to be in play. So it'll be a long strike there for Braden Baker. It's the Snow Canyon third base coach giving directions. A breaking ball swung out and missed. The runner out at second base right there. That is Cannon Sechrist. In fact, I wonder if we have... Nope, that's Cannon Sechrist. Here's the 1-2 pitch on its way home. Breaking ball is going to be popped up and hit foul onto the berm. Hit pretty deep up onto the berm, and we'll have another 1-2 pitch here to Braden Baker. One ball and 2 strikes, the count, ready to go. Strader kicks and delivers, and that one's going to be rolled over to third. It's going to be fielded, and the nice throw across the diamond, but couldn't pick the throw, is the first baseman Thompson. Sechrist will come in to score. Heading into second is going to be Baker. Agnew made a pretty good throw for the play that he had to make, but he just threw it a little bit short, and Thompson at first couldn't scoop it, and it one-hopped and went past Thompson. That allowed another run to score, and now I think we're going to have a pitching change here for Park City as Strader will come off the field. We'll take a break here on KSL.com. We'll get some changes for you. 3 minors coming off the field, so we'll see here as to who's going to go where. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Snow Canyon 18-2 lead over Park City. We're in the top of the 4th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching from Park City. Number 6, Colton Thompson. Also for Park City, moving to center field, number 12, Zach Luna. At first base, number 24, Josh Lansky.
So 4 runs in here in the top of the 4th inning. The new pitcher will be Colton Thompson for Park City. We'll get the other changes here momentarily. The first pitch, fastball low and in the dirt to Zach Nowatzki. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Sam Strader moves back to his original starting position at second base. Josh Lansky comes in to play first, and the 1-0 pitch bounces into the dirt. And Zach Luna will go back to center field. So just a couple of changes here. And for the 3rd straight at bat, Zach Nowatzki will face the new pitcher. The 3-0 pitch misses away with the fastball. It's 3 balls and no strikes to count on Zach Nowatzki. Nowatzki popped out to third, struck out, and had a 2-run single last inning in the 3rd. That one misses away, ball 4, and Nowatzki's aboard. And here comes Steven Gubler. Gubler hitting for the 4th time today, the 3rd time in 3 straight innings. Gubler has a double and 2 walks and has scored a pair of runs. The pitch on its way right there on the outside corner. Gets in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 on Steven Gubler. The right-hander going back to work. Thompson kicks and delivers that one right on the corner for a called strike, and it's 0-2 on Gubler. Coming up in the bottom of the 4th inning, Colton Thompson will lead it off for Park City. The 0-2 pitch on its way. That one low and in the dirt for a ball, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. They count on Steven Gubler. The 4A and 5A tournament starting here Monday morning. An 11 a.m. first pitch for a couple of elimination games. The 1-2 pitch misses low for a ball, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 4A and 5A playing throughout the state today. They're just underway to start up at Salt Lake Community College and also at Kearns High School for the 5A. The 2-2 pitch blocked and low in the dirt, and the count goes full 3-2. The 4A playing today up at Salt Lake Community College, up at Slick. And then the 5A will play their elimination games today at Kearns High School. For the 4A will move down here on Monday. The 3-2 pitch misses outside, ball 4, and the bases are full for Snow Canyon. The 3rd walk for Gubler on the day, and Travis Davenport, the shortstop, will come to the plate. And now, quick conversation as you see Gubler talking with his first base coach. The conference going on the mound right now, as Park City just trying to find a way to get some outs so they can get up and try to see if they can chip into this lead. Trailing by 16 to come back and win the ball game. Park City's going to have to quickly find some offense, but I think right now the biggest thing is just want to build some positive momentum and positive memories. As Davenport misses low for ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. The count here on Colton Thompson. Thompson kicks and delivers the 1-0 pitch, and that one is going to be in there at the knees for a called strike to Travis Davenport. It evens the count up at 1-1. Brent Brown Ballpark hasn't been overly favorable to the Park City Miners, and that one missing low and away for a ball, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And to be honest with you, the teams that Park City's played the last couple of days have been very competitive and very good ball clubs. Davenport swings and hits this one to center field. Going back on it, Luna. He will get back there. He'll make the catch and hold on as he kind of maybe loses his footing in center field. Tagging and coming in to score is Braden Baker, and so Snow Canyon will add a run on a sacrifice fly. And they will bat around again here in the 4th inning as Caleb Gates, who led off the inning with a base hit single, will come to the plate. First pitch on its way, a fastball that misses for ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Just a light breeze to the ballpark this late morning. 1 ball and no strikes the count. The pitch going to be in there for a called strike, and it evens the count up at 1-1 here on Caleb Gates. Gates has walked, singled, and fouled out to first base. The pitch low and in the dirt for a ball, and it's 2 balls and a strike on Gates. Colton Thompson, the right-hander, going back to work. Two balls and a strike to count. The pitch on its way, and that one's hit down the left field line. Popped up. It's a long run, and it's going to fall in between the 3 players going out. It was Luke Rich, Agnew, and Ryan Brady all running out there, and it just fell right in between all 3 of them. And it'll be a long strike 2 there for Caleb Gates. Two balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th inning. 5 more runs across here for Snow Canyon. And the pitch on its way, and that one's going to be lined to second and gloved at second base by Strader, and the inning's over. 5 runs in, though, for Snow Canyon. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Snow Canyon 19, Park City 2. You're watching the 2017 Class 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
Total score Snow Canyon 5 runs on 3 hits. There was 2 errors and 2 left on base. Leading off for Park City is the pitcher, number 6, Colton Thompson.
Bottom of the 4th inning here at Brent Brown Ballpark in Orem, Utah. Colton Thompson, Ben Agnew, Sam Strader coming up for Park City. Austin Deming back to work, and he misses with a fastball low and away, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes, and I think they put that up as a strike. I must have missed that. I guess it's 0-1. Thompson there will foul that one back to the screen. It's quickly 0-2 on the pitcher for Park City. Thompson 0 for 1, flew out to left in his only plate appearance. And the pitch on its way inside and tight for a ball, and it's 1-2 the count on Thompson. The Dixie Flyers waiting the winner of this one. The 1-2 pitch on its way misses low for ball 2, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Flyers are here at the ballpark, sitting down the third 3 balls and 2 strikes on Colton Thompson. Here's the 3-2 pitch about to come home. And that one's hit the opposite way, but foul. Snow Canyon is warming up. Both teams have action going in their bullpen. Snow Canyon getting, it looks like, a right-hander warming up as Thompson swings and misses, strike 3. Strikeout number 4 for Austin Deming on the day. And it will bring up Ben Agnew. Agnew 0 for 1, went down on strikes in his first plate appearance. Try to see, I believe. So we'll take a look here momentarily. The first pitch, Agnew fouls back to the screen. And snowballs and a strike. I want to say that's number 11, Brenton Thorpe, down in the bullpen for Snow Canyon. Park City getting a right-hander, beginning to throw down in their bullpen. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Fouled back to the screen, the inside-out swing. As Park City's getting, well, ahead. Looks like it's number 12 getting loose down there. The 0-2 pitch, high and tight. Zach Luna beginning to throw as the pitch misses for a ball. It's 1-2 the count here on Ben Agnew. Deming kicks and delivers the pitch on its way. A fastball. It misses for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes the count on Ben Agnew. Here's the 2-2 pitch on its way home. And Agnew pops this one up down the left field line over towards the foul line. And making the catch is Jamison Day. And there's 2 away here in the 4th inning. Here's Sam Strader. Strader, the second baseman, singled and came around to score a run back in the 2nd inning. Came into pitch in the 4th inning and had a rough outing on the hill for Park City today. But made a nice play in the top of the inning on just a line drive as Strader swings through it, and it's no balls and a strike. He was playing at second base in the top of the inning. A nice sharply hit line drive by Caleb Gates, but right there to make the catch was Strader, and the count evens up here. They have 0-2 on the scoreboard. That last pitch must have been a called strike on the corner. And it's the 0-2 pitch on its way. That one missing low. 1-2 the count now on Sam Strader. Ready to go. Here's the 1-2 pitch on its way home. Misses low, and the count moves to 2-2. Infield will play back here for Snow Canyon. Just looking to get the final out of the inning here. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and Strader fouls this one down the line. As giving it a quick look was Baker in right field, but that one's just a line drive that went foul, and we'll do the 2-2 pitch over again. Right here is they'll get a new baseball out to Austin Deming here. So it looks to be, to give you an idea, Snow Canyon and Dixie both coming out of the same region. To kind of give you an idea, that one looks like they're gonna say foul ball. Strader, I think, wasn't sure if that one hit him or not, but it's gonna be fouled back to the screen, and it's 2-2. Dixie and Snow Canyon both coming out of Region 9. They've played twice this year, Dixie winning both of those games. Both of them were very close, competitive one-run ball games, so should be a nice state championship game. The 2-2 pitch misses low, ball 3, and the count goes full 3-2. A couple of different arguments that you could make is you could make the point of, would you rather be Snow Canyon? I've already played once today. That one missing low, ball 4, so Strader will draw himself a 2-out walk here in the 4th inning. And here comes Max Mobley. Or nope, it's not going to be Mobley. It's going to be Evan Pointer. Pointer came in to play right field earlier on in the ball game, so he'll hit here for Mobley. As Pointer will try to see here, and sorry, we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Sam Starley, the senior, who will pinch hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. So Starley to hit for Mobley. And the 1-0 pitch is swung out and missed by Starley, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. From the stretch, Deming ready to go. The pitch, that one in there for a called strike 2 on the inside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes here on Sam Starley. 2 away. Sam Strader running over at first for Park City. That one's going to miss as the ball gets away from the bullpen here, and they'll quickly go pick up that baseball. That's the one disadvantage to the bullpens being on the playing field themselves, is if a ball gets beyond the catcher, and the catcher is facing, his back is to the infield. The 1-2 pitch right on the outside corner, called strike 3, and the inning's over. So we head right now to the to the top of the 5th inning. Snow Canyon leading Park City 19-2. You're watching the 2017 Class 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com.
Your attention, please. Now playing right field, number 16, Ben Robbie. Also for Park City, now pitching, number 12, Zach Luna.
Top of the 5th inning here at Brent Brown Ballpark in Orem, Utah. 19-2 lead for the Snow Canyon Warriors. On top right now, as it will be Seth Smith who will hit here in the spot for, I believe it will be Jamison Day. And that first pitch misses away with a fastball, 1 ball and no strikes. New pitcher for Park City, it will be Zach Luna who will come on. The 1-0 pitch on its way. That one's going to be grounded right to short. Ryan Brady up with it. His throw over to Thompson in time. There's 1 away. So Seth Smith gets a plate appearance here in inning number 5. Grounds out. Here is, it's not going to be Davis Rigby. And the first pitch there checks his swing, and that one misses for a ball 1. We'll get the hitter for you momentarily. Tanner Howell will come in to hit now for Davis Rigby, and the first 1-0 pitch on its way, fouled back to the screen. Evens the count up at 1-1. So Tanner Howell, the senior center fielder, getting an opportunity to hit. And that one misses for a ball, and it's 1-1, or sorry, 2-1 here on Tanner Howell. Howell hitting for a 4-for-4 Davis Rigby. The breaking ball misses away, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. This is going to be interesting because generally it's a 3-1 pitch coming in. That one's popped up down the line, and that one will go foul, and it's 3-2. I believe right now you're going to have Dixie, the Flyers. I think they're going to take some batting practice down in the cage. Down past the past the first baseline. The 3-2 pitch on its way misses low on ball 4. So Tanner Howell will draw a walk here in the 5th inning and finds a way to get aboard. And now that's going to bring up we're going to have Brenton Thorpe now will hit in the spot for Deming. So Thorpe has been the guy who's been warming up in the bullpen. So Brenton Thorpe into the 3 spot. And the first pitch to Thorpe is swung on and grounded past the diving third baseman into left field. So that will move the runners up. Thorpe liked the first pitch that he saw and finds a way to get a base hit here. And now it's supposed to be, it was going to be Cannon Seacrest. It's going to be Austin Staley to come in and hit. So Staley into the spot for Seacrest. So Staley to hit here for Seacrest. Couple of runners on, 1 out here in the 5th inning. And right now it is Braden Baker who's in the on-deck circle for Snow Canyon. Snow Canyon just taking this opportunity to get some guys some at-bats that maybe don't always get an opportunity in there to hit. And the first pitch is going to be grounded up the middle. Diving stop, a nice play made at short by Ryan Brady, but he has no play and everybody's safe. And the bases are loaded, full of Warriors. And Braden Baker will be the hitter. Baker 1 for 4 as an RBI single back in the 3rd, his lone hit of the ball game. And the first pitch there, in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1 on the count to Braden Baker. The 0-1 pitch, a breaking ball. That one's going to be rolled over to 3rd. Charging is Agnew. He'll make the throw to 1st in time to get Baker. Coming in to score is Tanner Howell. And Snow Canyon has added a run here in the 5th. Give Baker credit for the RBI, but a big second out of the inning. And should be Zach Nowatzki, but I think we may have a pinch hitter here coming up to hit, and we will. It's going to be number 44. That is Tim Shakespeare, who will come up to hit.
Tim Shakespeare.
Shakespeare gets a good good welcome from the crowd as he'll stand in, a couple of runs on. Shakespeare swinging first pitch. High chopper hit to Ryan Brady. He'll throw to 1st in time, and the inning's over. Snow Canyon adds a run. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning here at Brent Brown Ballpark. It's Snow Canyon 19, Park City 2. You're watching the 20-2 in favor of Snow Canyon. You're watching the 2017 3A Utah State Baseball Tournament on KSL.com and DesretNews.com.
Totals 1 run on 2 hits. 2 men left on base. For Snow Canyon, now pitching number 11, Brenton Lloyd.
Bottom of the 5th inning here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com. The last ups for Park City. The Miners would need right now about 8 runs or so, 9 actually, to keep this one going as Brenton Thorpe will take over on the mound. We got some defensive changes here for Snow Canyon, but leading off the inning, and the first pitch on its way misses low and inside to Joey Lukeridge, and it's 1 ball and no strikes. Tanner Howell will remain in the game at second base for Brock Sechrist. Seth Smith goes to center field, and Lukeridge pulls this one foul up onto the berm, and it moves the count to 1-1 on Lukeridge. And coming up, Parker Entz will enter the game and play left field, replacing Jamison Day. The 1-1 pitch on its way home, and that one's going to be chopped to short. Charging is the shortstop Davenport. He'll make a high throw, and it pulled the first baseman. Cannon Sechrist had to jump for it, and when he did, his foot didn't come back to hit the bag in time. And so reaching to lead off the inning is going to be Lukrich. I believe you're going to have to give, and they will. It will be an E6 against Davenport. And here's Zach Luna, the pitcher. Luna 0 for 2, grounded out to second and struck out in his 2 plate appearances here this morning. The pitch, Luna just kind of pops this one to third, gloved by the third baseman. The quick throw across the diamond, scooped out by Sechrist, but Sechrist there not able to get the ball in time to double off the runner, but Luna retired on the little line out to Gubler. And here's Ryan Brady. Brady 0 for 2, grounded out to third and struck out in the 3rd inning. Thorpe ready to go from the stretch, and the pitch on its way. Gets in there for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Up the middle, double play depth for Howell and Davenport. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That one's hit by Brady off into left center field pretty deep. Entz going back. It's going to roll to the wall. Seth Smith over to get it. They're going to wave the runner around. Here comes the relay throw. They will not get the runner. Scoring is Lukrich, and Park City has added a run here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They've cut into the deficit on the RBI double by Ryan Brady. And here's Josh Lansky. Lansky walked in the 1st inning, came around to score a run, and grounded out to the first baseman, Sechrist, back in the 3rd inning. Pitch on its way, and Lansky grounds this one to short. Davenport will have his 2nd attempt here. This time the throw right on the money, and there's 2 away. Ryan Brady had to hold at 2nd, and Park City down to their final out, as it will be the catcher, Peyton Gross. Gross 1 for 2, had a single in the 1st, grounded out to third grounded out to short in the 3rd. And the first pitch to Gross is swung out and missed, and it's 0-1. The Dixie Flyers will be a very tough opponent for Snow Canyon. Dixie winning the season series 2-0. The 0-1 pitch, high and tight for a ball, and it's 1-1 the count. Coming here to Peyton Gross. Unless Park City has a dramatic comeback, the Miners have a lot to be proud of this season, a lot coming back next year. That one in there for a called strike, and it's 1-2, which means for Park City, a team that went 22-4 coming into this one, could have another 20-win year next year potentially with some of that talent coming back. That one misses off the plate, and the count moves to 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Peyton Gross, which should be a lot to be excited about if you're Park City heading into next baseball season. The 2-2 pitch on its way. Gross hits a fly ball to center field. Seth Smith is there. He'll reach up and make the catch, and the ball game is over. The final score of this one, Snow Canyon 20, Park City 3. The season for the Park City Miners comes to an end today here at Brent Brown Ballpark. Snow Canyon gets ready to play in the 3A state championship game. The Warriors still have some work to do. They have to win 2 in order to clinch the 3A state championship. That game was scheduled to start around noon. We don't have another idea on when the start time for this one's going to be. I would imagine sometime between 12:15 to 12:30. And probably won't get underway till about 12:30. We'll try to see here if they're going to announce any sort of a time, but I would imagine 12:30 or so. So just keep checking the stream here, but this one has gone final. Snow Canyon and Dixie coming up. It will be the 2017 3A state championship game. Dixie needs to win 1. Snow Canyon needs to win 2. Keep watching here on KSL.com and DeseretNews.com until the 3A state championship game.